Hello friends, and welcome to a cozy day of shopping at an antique store, decorating the house with the family for Christmas, and baking a batch of my triple chocolate cookies with me in my kitchen. For those of you who are new here, my name is Abby Jo. I currently live in Kansas with my family of 6, where we practice slow and intentional living, cooking from scratch, and always taking time for tea and coffee breaks. My daughter and I wanted to check out an antique mall and see how they had decorated it for Christmas, and also see if we could find some fun, festive additions for the home. If you're ever in the Wichita area, Paramount Antique Mall is a fun place to visit. I'm a very nostalgic person and I love history and anything that reminds me of a Christmas long ago. I recognize so many vintage Christmas pieces that my own grandmother had in her house. I love plaid and am always drawn to the displays that have different vintage plaids. I've been collecting shiny brights and old ornaments for years. My first few boxes came from my great-grandmother. She also gave me her Tom and Jerry eggnog set that I still have and use today. I was delighted to see a Tom and Jerry set at the store. I hope someone snags it and enjoys it for the years to come. There was just so much to see. I ended up buying a few shiny brights and a little child's enamel teapot. Mostly I just had fun walking around and getting inspiration and a little time down memory lane. I always love to see what cameos they carry. I have always been in love with these lovely pieces of jewelry. The weather has been crazy the last few days with rain, wind, and thunderstorms, but it's all been very beautiful and breathtaking. Legit respect for the weather around here. Rearranging everything so we can fit the Christmas tree. I had a few people ask why the couches are so close to the front door, and my answer is, it's the only place that they really fit, even though the doors are huge and kind of a statement piece. With the 10-foot ceilings, the house is just under 1,500 square feet, and the room I film in mostly is in what I call the great room. It's just a big rectangle that holds the living room, dining, and the kitchen area. When we get ready to decorate for Christmas, it is a family affair. Over the years, I find my daughters just as excited as I am to decorate the house for Christmas. We move furniture, play Christmas music, dance lots of dancing around this house. It usually takes a few days to get it all done. We fit it in between the everyday of living. I have a 6-foot artificial Christmas tree that I have used for years, but this house has such tall ceilings and I felt that it would just be too small for the space. So I do what I always do, and I looked on Facebook Marketplace and found a used 9-foot Christmas tree. Only used once. The original price was $995 and we paid around $225, $250. I can't remember exactly. I need to start writing these things down so I don't forget prices for you guys. I noticed that all the trees on Marketplace were about $150 to $300. We had to figure out which branches went where, and we got it wrong at first and had to change it out, but eventually we figured out how to put it all together, and then the long process of fluffing the tree begins. It had been a bit smushed into the store-away bag, so lots of bending the branches back the right way and fluffing to make it look right. It was quite the family affair. There's just something so sweet in spending time together decorating for the holidays. I just love it. I have a sofa table behind the couch, and after a few weeks of looking at that area, I thought, I want a hutch top that's behind the couch that I could show off collections and seasonal decor and maybe put lights in it or something. So I have been watching on Marketplace for a hutch top. At first, I thought no one is going to sell just the top of a hutch. And boy, I was wrong. I found 4 right away, all different styles and prices. I also picked up some artificial greenery this year because I don't have access to woods and I'm decorating early, so I plan on having these garlands for years and using them well. The one I settled on buying had a light already in it, glass shelves, and a mirror in the back. It was perfect for what I had planned, and it was only $60. As my husband Daniel and daughter Nadia put the hutch into its place, I was so thrilled with how it looked in its new space and excited to clean the glass and start decorating. We have had this Christmas nativity carousel since my oldest children were little. They love it so much. We light the candles at dinner time, and the little kids love watching it twirl. Honestly, I love watching it twirl too. I wanted to put in little village buildings in this hutch with some of my favorite vintage decor. I love things that sparkle, and the glitter on the buildings and the trees are just so pretty. I have an antique jar with my oldest and dearest ornaments that my great-grandmother gave me. I decided to display my Tom and Jerry punch bowl and cups in the cabinet, and I can pull them out whenever I need to use them during the holidays. The three wise men and the vintage Christmas Carol napkins I've had for years, and the sweet vintage Christmas cards too. I know this may sound funny, but I kind of like the mess of decorating for Christmas for a few days. I feel like it allows me to just get into the season and enjoy the process. And once it's all done, I'm ready to snuggle and tuck into this cozy season. This year I bought some new shiny brights from TJ Maxx. I needed a few more ornaments for the bigger tree, and I had no idea that they still make them. Even though they're not vintage, they're absolutely darling, and I'm fine with adding them to my collection. I wanted to show these bar stools to you all. I just found them at the Goodwill for $9.99 each. I have been looking on Marketplace and couldn't find anything for less than $50 a piece, and none to my liking. These I thought would work in the kitchen, and when someday we find our more permanent home, I can always sell them at a yard sale, but they do the job for my kitchen, and I just couldn't beat the price. The same day I got the bar stools, I picked up this darling white Christmas tree for $4.99 and the red teapot for $3.99 and some cute pot holders for $1.99, all at the Goodwill. The Christmas mugs I found at TJ Maxx. I'm switching up my lamps around and changing the area behind the couch. We love Christmas sweaters around this house, and like I've said before, lots of dancing. Had to put new batteries in the cute little Christmas houses. I enjoy things that glow and give off soft light. I like to put small lamps, candles, Christmas lights everywhere so we don't use the overhead lighting, and it keeps everything so warm and inviting. I found a spot for the little teapot too. I love plaid and the color red, so adding pops everywhere makes me happy, and I can easily adapt the look for the winter months ahead too. Three sisters giving a group hug. I think it's pretty cool. Our littlest girl gets to grow up with her older sisters. Now, divide and conquer the couch pillows. Honestly, my favorite thing to add to Christmas decor is textiles. Pillows, blankets, tablecloths, table runners, towels, bedding, all bring in warmth and softness to the holidays. Natasha trying out the tree skirt. I think she rocks it. Now it's time to decorate the Christmas tree. My daughter always loves to hang up our wedding picture bulb first, and then pick through to hang up some of the other favorites. I usually hang a few ornaments every year, but then Daniel and I love to sit down and watch our children hang the ornaments. I try to savor these moments. My daughter Nadia ordered this puzzle for the holidays, and we had so much fun putting it together. It is darling and full of atmosphere. Nadia loves to decorate and is such a good organizer and cleaner. When she's not busy, her and I love to go around the house and add the finishing touches to the Christmas decor. As I clean up the kitchen, Nadia is going to put up the garlands on top of my cabinets and then add lights. I want to make our coffee tea station extra cute and Christmassy. I'm taking the little white Christmas tree that I got from the Goodwill and adding white lights and little shiny bright ornaments to it. This wreath has been in my Christmas collection for a long time, and I love it so much. I always find a fun place to display it. It's starting to feel like Christmas around here. I wanted to add some red velvet bows to my candlestick holders for some pops of red and Christmas cheer. I'm adding a simple garland of cinnamon sticks, pine cones, and red berries around my kitchen window with a little wreath hanging down the middle. We wash a lot of dishes in this house, and I like to make my work area and the window that I look out cheery and restful. Now for a little baking to celebrate the house getting donned with its Christmas apparel. This recipe is on my blog at forgottenwayfarms.com and in my cookbook, Cozy Christmas Baking. I will link both below in the description and in the comments. I find baking restful and meditative. It's a creative outlet that I enjoy, especially this time of year. So light your candles, turn on some Christmas music, and enjoy your time in the kitchen. I start planning on the treats that I'll be making as gifts for our family and friends. Then I start making batches and freeze some of them ahead of time. Another great idea for gift giving this holiday season is to make soup, lasagna, or one of your signature dishes that everyone loves and make it for a neighbor, a new mom, or an elderly person that doesn't get out much. Make a homemade card and add a big red ribbon on it to make it look extra festive and drop it off. When you make homemade food for someone, it's like a hug. It makes people feel special. It blesses you as much as it blesses them. I love using my Tom and Jerry cups during the season for my kids to have special little milk and cookie breaks. As the days begin to get colder and the holiday season begins to come closer, I hope you all take just a moment to enjoy the everyday. Savor it. There is beauty everywhere. And a little side note that has been on my heart lately is that it's okay to want a simple holiday season. That will be different for everyone, of course, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are in charge of the holidays in your own home. They can be as stress-free or stressful as you want them to be. Maybe take some time to journal and see what's important to you and your family this holiday season. For me, it's staying in more, making simple gifts, spending time with each other, making memories. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I wish you all a lovely holiday season.
Christmas lights, see them shine in the eyes of a child. Let them shine. I used to be one of them, Christmas tree in the sand. Let them shine. As I fell for your spell, Christmas bell like a symphony through the air. Christmas flare floats a simple melody. Merry Christmas, can you